The Marvel Cinematic Universe has delivered one of its most thrilling surprises yet with the confirmation that Chris Evans is reprising his iconic role as Steve Rogers, also known as Captain America, in the upcoming film Avengers, Doomsday. Fans who thought they had seen the last of Evans wielding the shield were proven wrong when the latest trailer dropped, explicitly announcing his comeback in a way that has sent shockwaves through the superhero community. The trailer opens with a serene, almost nostalgic scene. Steve Rogers cruising down a quiet rural road on a classic motorcycle, the wind whipping through his hair as he approaches a modest house nestled in the countryside. This imagery immediately evokes the peaceful retirement that Steve chose at the end of Avengers, Endgame, where he traveled back in time to live out his days with Peggy Carter. Quick flashes reveal intimate glimpses into this alternate life. Steve wearing a wedding band on his finger, gently cradling a baby in his arms, suggesting a family he built in that era. These moments paint a picture of fulfillment and tranquility, a stark contrast to the high-stakes battles he once fought alongside the Avengers. As the trailer progresses, tension builds. Steve is shown rummaging through an old crate in what appears to be a storage area or attic. His hands carefully lift out the familiar stars and stripes suit, the Captain America uniform that symbolizes hope and heroism. He holds it up, examining it with a mix of reverence and resolve, as if contemplating whether to don it once more. This foreshadowing hints at the inevitable call to action that will pull him back into the fray, setting the stage for whatever apocalyptic threat looms in Doomsday. The excitement surrounding Evans' return is amplified by the fact that it comes more than 5 years after he passed the mantle to Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson in Endgame. That emotional handover marked what many believed was a definitive closure for Evans' portrayal of the character. Yet, the trailer boldly declares Steve Rogers will return, in a prominent title card, solidifying his involvement in the film slated for release on December 18, 2026. For longtime followers of Evans' journey as Captain America, this development feels like a dream come true. The actor first brought Steve Rogers to life in 2011's Captain America, the first Avenger, evolving the character from a frail but determined young man injected with the super soldier serum into a symbol of moral integrity amid the chaos of World War II and later the modern Avengers era. His arc spanned multiple films, culminating in the epic showdowns of Infinity War and Endgame. Evans' performance was praised for its depth, blending old-fashioned values with contemporary vulnerabilities, making Steve one of the most beloved heroes in the franchise. Interestingly, Evans himself had expressed caution about returning to the role. In interviews, he emphasized how precious the experience was to him, noting that he wouldn't want to tarnish it with something that felt insincere or merely profit-driven. He described the original run as something he sometimes couldn't believe happened, underscoring his pride in the work. This hesitation made his eventual agreement to return all the more significant, suggesting that the script and vision for Doomsday must have resonated deeply with him. Adding to the intrigue, Evans had playfully misled fans earlier in the year by expressing faux disappointment about missing out on reuniting with his fellow Avengers castmates. He mentioned feeling sad not to be part of the fun, implying he wasn't involved, only for the trailer to reveal otherwise. This bit of misdirection has become a hallmark of Marvel's marketing strategy, keeping audiences on their toes and building anticipation. Avengers, Doomsday promises to be a massive event, reuniting Evans with stars like Robert Downey Jr., who is also making a controversial return to the MCU in a new role, alongside Chris Hemsworth, Sebastian Stan and others. The film is directed by the Russo brothers, who helmed some of the most successful entries in the saga, including Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. Their track record suggests that Steve's return will be handled with care, integrating his character arc meaningfully rather than as a mere cameo. The broader context of the MCU's multiverse saga has opened doors for such comebacks, allowing for variants, time travel, and alternate realities to bring back fan favorites without undermining previous endings. Steve's story in particular lends itself to this. His decision to stay in the past created a branched timeline, leaving room for his re-emergence in the present-day narrative. Beyond the trailer specifics, Evans' personal life has also been in the spotlight recently, as he welcomed a baby with his wife, adding a layer of real-world joy that parallels the family glimpses in the trailer. This coincidence has endeared him even more to fans, who see parallels between the actor's contentment and the character's retired bliss. Looking ahead, Avengers, Doomsday is positioned as a pivotal chapter, potentially setting up even larger confrontations in subsequent films like Avengers, Secret Wars. The title alone evokes a sense of impending catastrophe, likely tied to the villainous Doctor Doom, who has been teased in recent projects. Fan reactions have been overwhelmingly positive, with social media buzzing about the emotional weight of seeing Steve suit up again. Discussions range from theories about how he'll interact with the new Captain America to speculation on whether he'll reclaim the shield permanently. Some worry about diluting Endgame's perfect send-off, while others celebrate the opportunity for more stories with a character who embodies heroism at its core. In essence, Chris Evans' return as Steve Rogers isn't just a casting announcement, it's a testament to the enduring appeal of Captain America and the Marvel Cinematic Universe's ability to surprise and delight. As the release date approaches, anticipation will only grow, promising a blockbuster that honors the past while forging ahead into new territory. The trailer's rural setting and domestic scenes highlight themes of sacrifice and duty that have always defined Steve. His willingness to leave a happy life behind for the greater good reinforces why he's the moral compass of the Avengers. This comeback could explore aging, legacy, and what it means to be a hero in a changing world. Moreover, the involvement of Haley Atwell's Peggy Carter in flashbacks or visions adds emotional depth, reminding viewers of the love story that bookends Steve's journey. Their dance in Endgame was a poignant reward after decades of separation. Now, any disruption to that peace will carry significant weight. Technically, the trailer showcases impressive visuals, from the motorcycle ride evoking classic American imagery to the suit reveal bathed in dramatic lighting. Marvel's commitment to practical effects and character-driven storytelling shines through. Comparisons to other returns, like Downey's, highlight how Doomsday is stacking the deck with legacy actors to combat recent franchise fatigue. It's a bold move that could reinvigorate interest. Ultimately, this announcement reaffirms that in the MCU no goodbye is ever truly final. Steve Rogers' return is a beacon of hope, much like the character himself, assuring fans that the best might still be yet to come.